Today I'm doing a tutorial on how to fly helicopters. What you're first going to want to do is get into a lobby with 0 people in it. You'll do this by filtering out all the players such as the 5, 20, 24. Deselect all those, then get in the empty lobby. The controls I use are HeliButtons Default, HeliSticks Legacy. The Legacy switches the analog sticks around, and I find it's more normal feeling. Basically, you'll want to press R2 to raise up. You want to get up high and just practice high up in the sky first as a beginner. L2 will lower you. L1 is shoot. But first you'll have to unlock these rockets, which I have. R1 is flares or ECM jammer, which you'll also have to unlock. Square is reload. Triangle is switch the weapons, which you will not have right away as a beginner. Circle is bail. X is switch seats. You want to watch out though, because if you're switching seats, the helicopter will lower down and crash. For the D-pad, you press left to right. That switches the weapons. It's the same as triangle. Pressing down and the right analog allows you to look around. It's a lot easier to use this helicopter first because the other one blocks a lot of the screen. The left analog, tilting left, tilts the helicopter left. Pressing right, tilts the helicopter right. And for the right analog stick, left spins the helicopter left. Right spins it right. Up is up. Down is looking down. Basically, you're gonna just want to practice doing the analogs first before anything. And then once you get the hang of that, start flying around the area. Try flying low to the ground. You'll have to do this a lot to get away from stingers and anything else that locks onto you. It's also useful to practice going through trees or between buildings and stuff, which will also help block the stingers from locking on and any tanks that might lock on. You just have to make sure that your tail doesn't hit a tree or anything. Another useful thing that you can do is hover, which allows you to take over bases if you can fit in the area. You just basically level your helicopter out and make sure your tail doesn't hit any posts or anything. Basically, you'll just level out over the base like this and capture it. You can also, depending if there's a building by it, land on top of the building, and sometimes you'll be able to capture the base. But before you do any of that, you'll want to practice landing in an open area. So basically, don't press anything and let the helicopter land. Once you get better, you can just go straight down and land it. Sometimes it'll cause some damage depending how fast you come in. Once you get the hang of that, you can go start landing on top of buildings and in between hard to land areas, like between a whole bunch of trees. And as you can see, it captures the base. Another thing is, you don't want to come straight in on a tank, because its barrel will be aiming straight at you and then you're an easy target to take down right here. What you're going to want to do is circle the tank, try and come in from a side where the barrel is not aiming. It's easy to practice circling around this here. Basically what you'll do is tilt yourself by tilting the left analog stick, using the right to aim in the one spot you want to aim on. You also want to press R2 to kind of keep yourself up, kind of circle around it. Kind of just practice getting better at that. Basically, just practice doing some moves like flying down straight quick and pulling out from it. Basically just practice tilting yourself and kind of doing some quick turns and stuff like that. Getting out of tight situations. It'll really help you a whole lot once you get into a lobby full of people, that you're able to get in and around some tight areas. You also want to coordinate with the second gunner, because that second gunner does help out a whole lot with taking down people and vehicles. As you can see in the bottom, that square reticule is where the second gunner looks at, so you can always tell if he's looking straight on where you are or not. And you can both coordinate to take down the same tank or something. It's a lot of times, for a beginner, it's hard to make every rocket hit the vehicle, so you'll only disable it, and you'll need your machine gunner to finish it for you. Basically, this was your tutorial on how to fly the helicopter.